Hello everyone. As you can tell, I'm outside today. It's beginning of spring, a beautiful day out here in the cathedral on the Sunday morning. And you can see in the background just behind me the great, probably an elm tree that's in the cathedral grounds. And the blossoms are starting to come out now, and I hope you can see them in the filming. But also in 2 or 3 more weeks, it's just going to be a whole mass of green, and it will be beautiful as anything, and it's just lovely. I can hear birds tweeting in the background as well, so it's just a lovely spring day on this Sunday. For those of you who can get outside, I hope this time of nature's rebirth might also inspire in your own hearts a spiritual rebirth as well. You know, there's others of you I know that can't get outside now, but hopefully this little filming at this moment might offer something of a renewal within your own hearts. Today is Father's Day, so a shout out to all fathers, those of you who have fathered children and so on of your own, for those of you who are spiritual fathers, a bit like myself as a spiritual father, as a priest and bishop. But there's spiritual fathers who have not had their own children, but are perhaps a godfather to a godson or daughter who are carers for others in their lives. So a shout out to all of you, my prayer and blessing to all you fathers. I'll have put on on this film a little line about an event that happened about a month ago now. It was a gathering of Catholic men that happened by Zoom, and there was a whole pile of videos taken of that. It was called Australian Catholic Men's Gathering, and its title was taken from the Acts of the Apostles, Brothers, What Must We Do? And I want to encourage you men who perhaps are watching this video, but also perhaps wives and children and or whoever, encouraging your fathers to take a chance to look at the videos. They're still available to look at, and you'll have information on the screen for you to be able to go to the website where you can look at all the videos. I'd encourage you to do so. A bit of nourishment, fellas, for yourselves, a spiritual nourishment and encouragement, and a really get up and a sense of hope at this time. This week marks the beginning of the annual Child Protection Week, and this is the 30th year now of the Child Protection Week here in Australia, and it's a great thing. And I encourage you in your own circumstances, whether that's in your family circumstances or within your various communities, parish communities or school communities, to raise awareness for the protection and dignity and care of our children and young people, and also to do what you can to be yourselves people of great safeguarding for our young people. And that's something, certainly one of my tasks as Archbishop of our diocese, to build good safeguarding practices and a culture of safeguarding in our archdiocese, which we're doing in various ways. It'll be particularly noted next Sunday as Child Protection Sunday, but I just draw it to your attention now to encourage you in that regard as well. In that context, please keep in your prayer and reach out to anyone you know who might be in difficulty or in danger, or someone who has been terribly wounded by matters of abuse or neglect and so on. So I'd encourage you in that regard to be a hand of welcome and of care and of tenderness to those who are struggling. And finally today, just to once again encourage you at this time, I'm filming just before the Premier was to announce the framework, so I don't know exactly what's been announced at this stage. At least when I'm filming, you'll know by the time you see this. My hope is that hopefully towards the end of this month of September, that we might be able to have the opportunity of reopening our churches and at least in small numbers being able to gather once again to celebrate the sacramental and liturgical life of our faith. But for yourselves in your home situations and in your community situations, to continue to encourage you to find ways of being a domestic church, being the church in all its loveliness present in the family home. My blessings to you to the end of this week.